Sawadee I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Friday, March 11th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by ppcphuket.com. The Tourism Authority of Thailand, the TAT, is preparing a plan to relax travel rules in line with the timeline to declare COVID-19 an endemic disease on July 1st. TAT Governor Yutasak Supason said the plan to label COVID-19 endemic from the second half of this year will lead to further relaxations, including the termination of the Thailand Pass, marking a milestone for the industry. The agency wants to closely monitor the Russia-Ukraine conflict as it's triggered soaring oil prices, which directly affect airline costs. The TAT will wait until the end of this month before providing a new tourism forecast for this year. As Songkran approaches next month, the agency plans to follow the CCSA's decision on whether to allow the annual water festival to resume for the first time in 2 years. The 2020 and 2021 celebrations were canceled due to the pandemic. If the CCSA approves Songkran celebrations, the TAT will issue marketing plans to strengthen tourism sentiment during the long holiday. The tourism revenue goal for 2022 is 1.28 trillion baht this year, of which 626 billion is to come from 10 million international tourists. Another 656 billion baht is to come from 160 million domestic trips. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The Public Health Ministry will revise how it records COVID fatalities after finding that up to 30% of people who died with the disease did so due to underlying causes. Public Health Minister Anutin Chamvirakul said the ministry will conduct revisions to more accurately determine the cause of fatalities in relation to COVID-19 infections. A public health spokesman said that 10 to 30% of those who died while infected with COVID-19 were found to have serious underlying diseases such as cancer. The country registered 74 more COVID fatalities in the last 24 hours, a record high in the latest wave, but less than a quarter of the historic peak of 312 in one day back in August of last year, according to the Public Health Ministry. For more, visit the link in the description. Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M Painting today. Thailand has confirmed its neutrality in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, saying it remains committed to a balanced foreign policy that is in the country's best interests. As a member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, Thailand has also made its position clear via a statement by the bloc's foreign ministers, calling on all parties to exercise maximum restraint and make the utmost effort to pursue dialogue through all channels to de-escalate tension. A spokesman of the Foreign Affairs Ministry of Thailand said the ministry has approved 2 million baht for humanitarian aid to Ukraine after it received a request for help from the Ukrainian embassy in Bangkok and will be used to buy daily necessities for people in Ukraine affected by the fighting. For more, visit the link in the description. Phuket officials have reached out to help a poor family of a father and his 3 young kids after a house fire destroyed most of their belongings earlier this week. Firefighters were called to the modest home, a rented room in Move 3 of Pak Lok, at about 3 p.m. on Wednesday, and while the occupants, a 53-year-old Thai man and his 3 young children, suffered no injuries from the fire, most of their belongings were destroyed by the smoke and flames. Firefighters were able to contain the fire before it spread to adjoining rooms, as an electrical short circuit is believed to have caused the blaze. After hearing of the fire, Phuket Governor Narong Woncheo ordered relevant agencies to help the victims, along with coordinating with the landlord to arrange an empty room for victims to stay temporarily, while Vice Governor Anupap delivered a bag of rice and money to help alleviate the situation. It all comes as Living Waters Phuket, the LWP, this week continued its efforts to support vulnerable communities in need, only this time expanding beyond Phuket and Phang Nga areas and onto the communities in Koh Samui. The LWP, which was established in November 2021 to help register charities, foundations, private companies, and government organizations by funding essential initiatives, purchased and began delivering over 1,800 Super Life bags, supporting around 7,200 people across Koh Samui over a 3-day period which started today, and includes enough staple food items and household products to feed a family of 4 for an entire week. For more on them and how you can help, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks for joining us on this Friday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. Join us again tomorrow. Join us again on Monday, where we'll catch you up with all the news you missed over the weekend. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.